I need to breathe. I've been talking so much. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm back with another video, finally. I know it's been a while, but I've been busy. I had finals. I'm finally finished. I'm so happy. We have a lot to talk about in this video. I'm gonna talk about my second year of university, just, talking about my experience. I know that sounds so dramatic, but it's really nothing. I just want to talk about how this year went for those people who are maybe starting university soon or who are in university. I just want to talk. I'm gonna wash my hands so I can start doing my makeup and then we can chat. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this Photo-Loving Primer that I have from NYX. I probably shouldn't be using this. I had this for quite a while. I don't notice a difference, so I just keep using it. I have my coffee here and I don't want to spill it. I'm gonna put it here. Okay, so first of all, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. So let me introduce myself. I study business and economics in Switzerland. I'm currently in my 4th semester. Well, I just finished my 4th semester of university. I can't even explain how happy and relieved I am. This semester was definitely the hardest so far. We have a lot to talk about, guys. So this is a 1-year recap, so I'm not just gonna talk about this semester. I'm gonna talk about this whole second year. In my first year, I pretty much had an outline of the subjects that I had to take because everyone has to take those subjects. And then from second year on, you can choose your own subjects from different modules. Obviously, there are still some outlines that you have to follow, but you have a lot more freedom. At first, I was very happy about that. It sounded really cool. It's nicer to be able to choose your own subjects, but it also means you have to plan everything yourself. There's no one telling you what you need to do. And I know this sounds naive, like I know that in university you have to do everything on your own, but it's just like you kind of learn as you go with how you have to plan certain things. For example, to make it more clear, in my fall semester I had a lot of smaller subjects. So we have subjects that have 6 credits and subjects that have 3 credits, and those ones I just call small subjects. And I chose a lot of them because, normally I want to get to 30 credits in one semester, to be able to finish in a good amount of time. But I ended up having like 9 subjects in the end, and it was just way too much. Even though I had so many smaller subjects, that didn't really make it easier for me. It was just a lot more content that I had to take up, and I had so many classes during the week, and it was such a mess. I'm so glad that I didn't repeat that mistake. I feel like it's so easy to underestimate the workload that you have in college, because especially if you're working part-time or if you're doing something else while studying, you really have to plan your week and realize that you have to take a lot of time out of your week to do stuff for university and not just fill up your schedule and then wonder why you don't have enough time. So I kind of fell in that trap last semester. It really wasn't my best semester, especially after my first year. I really had a great experience apart from COVID and all of that, but I was like, wow, I'm really good at this and I like this. But obviously the workload and the level of what you're studying is going to increase with every semester or with every year. And I guess I didn't really calculate that. I got a job in the middle of the semester, so once I had that, I just continued doing what I was doing, and that just didn't add up. So I didn't really realize that in the end I had less and less time, and that I had to somehow catch up and make up for that time. So I really learned a lot from that, and that's why I decided to make things differently this semester. So this semester was a lot different because I had 5 subjects instead of 9. All of them were 6 credit subjects. So first, what I noticed this semester is that it was a lot more manageable because I only had 5 subjects that I could focus on that really made a huge difference. 3 or 4 subjects were pretty hard. So I really had to study a lot to be able to do well. Like the feeling of knowing you passed a subject that you studied so much for, that feeling is so rewarding. That's when you know that it's all worth the struggle. Because I definitely had times where I was like, I never had that I'm gonna drop out of college thought yet, but it passes. Like, that's normal. And, college is not easy. So as long as, overall you still like what you're studying, then I think everything's fine, because I don't think there's gonna be any degree where, you know, everything is perfect and you like every single subject and you pass everything so easily. Like, no, this is university. Okay, let's do brows. Also, I'm running out of my brow pen. This is the NYX Precision Brow Pencil in Blonde. I made a list here of what I want to talk about. I have this urge to update you guys because I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a while, but this isn't a live update. Like, who cares? And I know a lot of people are new to my channel, so I want to give you something valuable. One major thing that I want to talk about is that what I'm studying, I feel like it has not a bad reputation, but once I started studying this, there were definitely some people that were like, why are you studying that? Or why aren't you studying something more original? You know, maybe you don't agree, but that's just how I felt. And I talked to a lot of people that felt the same way. I mean, I know some people that start studying something business related or economics related just because they don't know where to start. But I mean, that's not a bad thing. This can happen with any subject. You can start studying physics, I don't know, because you're not sure yet what you're gonna do. And you may end up not liking it, and that's not a bad thing. So I think I'm gonna use this palette. I'm gonna try to do a summer look. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I think we're gonna use this color right here, like a coral color. You know, it's summer. I have to switch things up a bit. So next up, another point of advice for me, if you're about to start university or you don't have any idea of what you're gonna do with your life or whatever it is, just start. Just do something. Even if you don't know if you're gonna end up doing that for the rest of your life, or if you end up changing your mind, it doesn't matter. You know, even if you're in the professional world, there can still be major life changes in your life. There are some people that take up a completely different career path, even though they've been doing something else for so many years. I'm just saying this because I used to be like that. Like, I had no idea, and I feel like I was so unprepared. I just thought that once you start university, you have to stick to that and stay in that field for the rest of your life. So if you end up making the wrong decision, that's it. You're just unlucky. I feel like we don't really get prepared well for these kind of things in school. Once I really started university, I realized everyone is still figuring things out. No one really knows what they're doing. I'm not saying that in a bad way at all. Your 20s are the time where you have so much time to figure out what you want to do, and you can try out so many things, especially in university. You know, it's a lot easier to change your opinion and start something new, and it's never too late. Don't let anyone tell you that you have to follow a timeline. Like, yeah, it's nice to have structure and to have a plan and to have goals to work towards. Otherwise, how are you gonna advance? Obviously, we all know that. I'm just saying, like, we have so much pressure on us anyway. Even just teachers telling you you have to have the best grades to be able to do well in life. Like, it doesn't work like that. Maybe you don't even want to go to university. Maybe you want to do something completely different. Maybe you start doing something and then you decide you do want to go to university, or the other way around. Things can change, people change. It's all about saying yes and doing something, instead of waiting for opportunities to come to you, or being scared and not knowing what to do and therefore not doing anything. That's never gonna get you anywhere. So I don't know why this got so deep. I just got ahead of myself for a second. I used this color right here for this inner part of my eyes. I need to breathe. I've been talking so much. This is the NYX contour palette, and I'm gonna try to use what's left of this color. So looking forward, let's talk about how things are looking in the future. And by future, I mean like next semester and next year. The good news is that next semester, things are slowly gonna get back to normal. I think most of my classes are gonna be in person. I'm so happy about that. Can't even explain like how much I missed that. It's been 3 semesters online. I was able to manage it well in the beginning, but I'm done. Like, this is not what I signed up for when I started university. I know I'm not alone. Everyone is in the same situation. That's why I'm even more grateful to be able to get back to in-person classes. Although I feel like it's gonna be a struggle to adapt to that. You know, you can't just wake up and decide that you're gonna stay in bed and watch your lecture in your PJs. Like, no, you have to get up, get ready, have breakfast, and then go to class. That's definitely gonna take some time to get used to again. But just the fact of being able to see people again, to sit in a room with students, be reminded that you're actually in university and you're studying, I feel like it's gonna be worth it. We've all waited so long for this. I mean, that's how things are looking. I really hope it doesn't change. But I think with, you know, more and more people getting vaccinated, that just makes everything a lot easier. That's really one thing that I'm looking forward to. But obviously, before all of that, I'm so happy that I'm on summer break now. I think I'm gonna do mascara and then I'm gonna finish this because it's not really finished, but I feel like it's gonna be easy once I have this because it kind of completes the look. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I love this so much. It's one of my favorite mascaras. So one of the more fun parts of university is that you have the opportunity to study a semester abroad. And I'm telling you, if you know me, that was the first thing that I started researching when I started university. Like before I even chose any of my subjects, I looked for study abroad programs and where I could go because I was just so looking forward to that. And then obviously this pandemic happened and it kind of canceled all of our plans. The initial plan was for me to spend a semester abroad in Australia this fall. But when I'm saying Australia, like it's not that I just chose to go to Australia and that was it. Like I just knew that I wanted to go abroad anyways, and there were a lot of different options. There weren't as many in Europe as I expected, at least not places that I really wanted to go. I've always wanted to go to Australia, so I just had to apply. But the thing is with going abroad for a semester outside of Europe is that the whole application process is a bit different than if you were to just go somewhere in Europe, because only 3 people out of all the students are allowed to go to Australia and only 3 people can go to the United States. Like there's a lot of competition. I was like, what are the odds that I'm gonna be accepted? But I was, and I'm so grateful. The thing is now that even though I was gonna go this fall, I can't because of the pandemic. You know, the borders in Australia are still closed till at least the end of the year. That's why they told me, okay, you can't go this year, but you can go next spring. So I was like, okay, I don't mind, you know, at least I can go. I'm still very happy about that. By the way, I'm using this weird blush again that I have no idea where I got this from. Now that it's summer, I have time to send in my application and just send in all of my documents and start applying for my visa and all of that. And oh my god, I'm so excited just even talking about it. But still, like in the end, I can't know for sure if I'm gonna go or not. Fingers crossed. I hope everything works out fine. So I'm keeping myself updated. I'm just gonna do everything that I need to do and then wait. So I'm gonna use this color. I just like this because it gives me summer vibes. And outside it's pretty hot, but it's also very cloudy, so it really doesn't feel like summer yet. And now I'm gonna blend it. Ooh. I'm gonna blend it. So I'm gonna use this brown eyeliner from Essence. But yeah, that's pretty much how my plans are looking going forward. I think at this moment of time, like we just have to take everything step by step. It's so hard to plan ahead. You just have to do everything day by day. So for now, I'm just gonna enjoy my summer. I'm gonna use this lip liner. I don't know if this is gonna be too dark. Oh, I like it. Okay, I really like this color, but I feel like it's too dark for this look. So I'm gonna put this. This is the Oh So Matte from Essence. I'm just gonna use this. So this is the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. Just set everything. Remove this. I feel like a different person. This is crazy. Okay, so this was pretty much it for this video. I think I had a lot more to talk about. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I love making these types of videos, and I know it's been a while, so I just didn't plan much for this video. I just wanted to sit here and talk to you guys, and I hope you liked it. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos like this. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!